this car. I wanted to get...
I just showed we've selected the cylinders compensation test, right? We want to see if there's any deviation within the injectors themselves, which would indicate an injector problem as such. So let's just go OK to that. Okay, now we've got our values. So our values, number 1 is minus 0.2, 0, minus 1.3, still not minus, yeah, minus, and 1.3.
So that's minus.
So that's very good. We don't want to see any more than 1.5 deviation between them. Okay, so yeah, it's actually changing again to the better.
Yep.
So look, it's almost gone down to 1 now. I'm happy with that. Okay, if I have more than 1.5 or even up to 2 in some cases, and depending on the car, any more than that is starting to become a concern. Okay, so now this is one way of testing the injectors. The other way is to do what we call an injector feedback. Just turn the engine off for a minute, please, and leave the ignition on. Our other trainer that does Cert 3 was going to leave his injector feedback kit with me, which are the little bottles we saw in the video last week of the little bottles to test feedback. So I'm a bit disappointed that he couldn't find it apparently, so he didn't leave it with me. But if he had it, we would have set that up today. And see this return line up here? This is a return line going through here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where we would be tapping into. We'd be unplugging that return line, and we'd be plugging in the little bottles with the hoses going to them, and then we'd be running the car again. And I think because of the compensation being pretty good, we'd see fairly even readings on those bottles. You know, they'd only be very small amounts that were equal. But unfortunately, disappointingly, I can't do that today.
Yeah.
We'll try and do it before the course is finished, okay? We'll make up for it. But at least you can see electronically. Some cars are nearly impossible to get to do a feedback test, right? And in that case, we have to rely on our scan tool and look at the values on the scan tool. Sometimes, if you've got an oscilloscope with a pressure transducer, it is possible to actually put your transducer where you can access the return line somewhere and do a check on the actual, you'll see different pulses because of the different times we get pressure and then release, okay? And there is a way of doing it electronically using the scan tool if you've got the right equipment. But look, often the scan tool is the best way of seeing things quickly. And look, the car's running okay. We already did a check on the fuel rail pressure. The pressure was good. We've just now done this compensation. So I think the injectors are in pretty good shape from what I've seen, okay?
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on.